All right, I'm Rob from Evermore Creations. I'm changing around. I'm going my business from woodworking to reseller. I'm going to go over to eBay. I'm going to learn that again, and that's going to be one of my main goals here for the next couple of months to figure that out, see if that's going to work for me. And then my marketplace. I've already been doing that a little bit on my bigger stuff. So my bigger stuff I'll sell on marketplace, and then I'll do eBay. Then after I get eBay set up and going, I might work. I've been looking into whatnot. I might go over there. Um, I'm on TikTok live on Sunday nights doing my epoxy pours, and that's so. I wanted to find a place I could sell them for pretty decent without starting my own web page, because that bounces up and down also on sales. So I'm going to be doing them. So those will be on there. So it gives me a platform to sell my epoxy work on there. But I'm going to be selling everything. I'm a woodworker. I'm going to clean my whole house out because my house is, I have two rooms that was doing my cornhole. I'm kind of getting out of that. I'll still do them, but I don't need that big of a room anymore because I'm not doing that many. So I'm going to be cleaning those rooms out, going to kind of move them around, and they'll become my storage and stuff. I've been buying stuff off auction, reselling it, fixing it up, and stuff like that. And some of the heaters and stuff like that I'll sell through my marketplace. Chainsaws and stuff like that, more likely just marketplace. But I might sell chains and bars and stuff like that over here, some smaller stuff. So I'll be over here and I'll be learning the steps again on how to do everything. But I've got everything. I've got, from some old records, stereos, my epoxy work, tools, books, some record music stuff, maybe some instruments, some antiques and some nonsense. A lot of older parts for cars, but I got hinges, new hinges. I got boxes of hinges, door hinges, cabinet hinges, all that stuff. So I'm going to be putting them on there. Figures a good way to clear it out. And in my niche, I think what I'm going to try to do is more of the tools. The tool side of it is where I want to go into. I think I do like the chainsaws, working on them, getting them cleaned up, rebuild them and stuff. Not so much the weed whackers, the smaller stuff that's kind of hard. I might sell parts off them though. That's not bad if somebody needs a gas tank. So I might get into that, but there's smaller stuff and try to be, where I can make $5 to $10 at least at the minimum right now. And once I build up, I can learn more. But I got a lot of stuff that I'll probably only make $5 to $10 on, and that's fine. It's a little work, but I'm learning the process. So I'd rather sell a bunch of or more little stuff right now to learn my process, as long as I'm making money. Because I still got some other work and stuff I'm doing, so I'm not gonna be. It's not gonna be 100% here, but that's where I'm gonna be focusing on. And if it turns into 100% my reselling. We do go to a couple shows, so might get into a couple shows this next year. I went to one last year, so I might do some of that also. So I'm gonna have like 3 different places we're selling them, so it'll be 3 different things. So, I don't know. I think there's a lot more opportunity to hit the right person on eBay, and that's what I always liked about eBay. When I sold before, you would hit people in areas that don't have quite so much opportunity to buy like old parts for cars, like in the cities and stuff. You don't have your backyard junkyards that it still has the old cars in it and stuff like that. So it's so some of that stuff I think is really nice to have opportunity to sell to other people that need it. So that's what I'm kind of focusing on, I guess. And I did some reselling on there. I didn't like that because there was a couple of them that they ended up the reseller, when I went to resell it, they bought it and they ran out right in that time. I think some winches or something like that. And there was a storm down south, and they just sold out. So I had to go to Harbor Freight, pay more money, back it up and ship it. So my customer was happy. It wasn't the same one, but it worked. But we weren't having storms up here, so we had them in our stores. So that's another thing to look at, I guess. Harbor Freight or some of your other stores. If storm chasers, I guess, generators. I know they sell out. But those are big product. But resellers, I think that would be a decent thing. But I'm not going to get into reselling anytime soon. I got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna be selling, and I'll have blanks. The blanks, it's cutouts. So if other people want to buy them, so I'll be moving into that. So hopefully next week I can get those blanks up on there. So I'm gonna be trying to get 5 to 10 up a day. I'm still learning this, so until I get quicker at it, I'm trying to get stations set up so I can move quicker. So I'm just gonna do 5-10 a day until I get enough on there, get my shelves full anyways, and then we'll see. I have got a few people looking, but no purchases yet, so we'll be in auctions. I'm trying to figure out the auctions, but I gotta get some stuff set up on there first before I do the auctions, I guess. I gotta get at least a sale or something, I think. But I might do some auctions coming up in a week or two. Got one on there right now, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, follow me, Evermore Creation, on TikTok and YouTube. And eBay is Old Country 1950. So, and I'll probably change that around once I can. I just change it. So Old Country 1950 over on eBay. So if you want to follow me over there, I appreciate it. I don't know how that shows if you're following or not, but anyways, appreciate if you follow me over there, or if you comment or send me a message that you've seen me on YouTube, TikTok, or wherever else I post this. Let me know that you came from there, and if I can, maybe I can send you like a 10% off or something. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, just message me, email me with a message if there's something you're interested. If you see this video, tell them I saw that video on, and when you first started out, and get 10%. So, anyways, I appreciate that, and we'll see where we go from here. God bless you. Keep following me, and I'll show you. Maybe once I get it set up a little better. It is a mess in here because I'm cleaning rooms out and stuff, but I'll show you my little walk around of how I'm setting up, and I'll explain it. But if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any information, let me know. If you are in a group, a resellers group, let me know where I can find that or hang out or get involved with that. So it'd be kind of cool to learn from people that's been doing it for quite a while, because I did it before, but there's a lot of things that helps out that everybody sees a little different. So God bless you guys. We'll see you on the other side.